Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it. I don't.
It was definitely.
Sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Or yes. Like this?
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, Body Shoppers? Joel Cimino here with
Marilu. Yeah, I'm below you.
What's going on? What's going on? What's up, Brianna, Ricky, William, and SD? How are you?
Hello.
Carl, Alexandra, Zoe, Jason.
I'm sorry to hear that, Joey. Who is that? Oh, Jason. I'm
Jason,
sorry.
yeah. Robert, Michelle, Brad. I still, you know what? Every time I do this, I keep forgetting I need to get the romper room mirror.
Oh my God. I'm just going to get it for you
Hold
and
on,
just be
hold
done.
on. Let me see if Amazon actually has the romper room mirror.
No, Ricky. I'm definitely the top. Definitely the top.
Ooh, wait. Romper room mirror. Hold on.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
No. No romper room mirror on Amazon.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know. Mary Lou was the bottom this morning.
Only after I coaxed you as a top.
I'm pretty sure I initiated this morning.
No, I started it, and then you
wait,
and then you suggested, should I go shave? Well, yes, please. That would be nice.
Right. What's up, Russ? Sorry, just let me go back here real quick. Jason, sorry to hear about that, your uncle. That's always sad, when we lose family members. So Brianna, almost there. What does that mean?
Oh, almost to the house. Minestrone soup.
Oh,
crew. Couch crew. I'm like spewing out words that make it a full sentence, but that's what I think it means.
Ricky, Mary Lou definitely was the bottom.
Okay, this morning in receiving, I was the bottom. Yes,
yeah.
But I definitely topped from the bottom. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me.
Listen, you tried last night, and I was like, nope, it's night.
Yeah, and I'm like, you shut me down. 2 days now.
But you pretty much fell asleep way before I did.
What's that got to do with it?
This is Mary Lou when we go to bed. There's always like something. So we got monkeys. We got to do monkeys. We're gonna have sex, or we're gonna play with my hair, something, because whatever it is that needs to happen, she has to have happen to fall asleep. However, I'm going to submit that of all the times that I don't do what it is she requests, she falls asleep like that anyway. So anyway, what's up, Dana?
Could that just be for frustration?
Frustration.
Hi, Dana.
So I kind of cheated here today.
Okay.
This afternoon, evening.
Okay.
But I don't think we got a response. I said, so Mary Lou, this is on the newsfeed. I post that we're going to be live. And I said, so Mary Lou and I usually pretty much improv the entire show, which is true.
It is true.
Are there any specific topics or discussions you'd like to hear about? Crickets, except for Teddy O, who is tuning in.
Hi, Teddy.
It's Teddy O 11.
Teddy O, hey.
I'm really curious. So what does that mean? What like? I'm always curious, like what people's usernames mean, except for like Big Dick Dave. Obviously, he's an asshole, or else he wouldn't call himself Big Dick Dave.
Oh my God. How can you say that? There might actually, you need to search right now and see if there's someone that actually has that That
I'm
name
on it.
username.
If there is, I'm sorry, Big Dick Dave. Big Dick.
Oh my god. Hey, Ann.
Nope, no Big Dick Daves. But I
Any
guarantee you there's iterations of that somewhere in the site.
somewhere, I'm sure. Or
Yeah.
on Kick or or somewhere else, God knows.
The O is for seasoning. Whoa, what does that mean?
Oh. I don't know, but how would SD know?
SD is Teddy O.
Oh. Okay. Seasoning. What seasoning would O be? I know. Oh, I knew that, but
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize the SD otherwise. But what seasoning is O? Oregano?
I don't know.
I don't know, but thank you,
So,
Jason.
so for the record, so a couple things. I changed my setup a little bit today, and I moved my ring light directly in front of me. Other than usually it's over here a little bit, so I feel like I'm a little too bright and shiny. What do you guys think?
You're too, I don't know, yellowy, orangey yellow.
Yeah, that's just my natural skin tone.
It may just be the reflection of your shirt, though.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, I got this orange-ish shirt on.
Yeah,
So
that could be it. So
anyway,
know.
so yeah, so we really got nothing. Nobody wants to hear about anything, so we'll shut this down. Although I did ask Ann to go through some of the old applications that were declined.
Yeah.
She sent me one right before we went live. She had gone
Mhm.
through. She found a couple of shit where they were kind of boring or whatever, but this one's actually kind of interesting. Now, I'm assuming I didn't do this one because I think I remember this one.
Uh-huh.
So here, I'll move it over here so I'm not looking away. So it reads, in what ways could becoming a member intersect with your sexuality and or relationship? Their
Yep.
answer, I'll get to meet more friends. Okay. I mean, kind of, I think that's an iteration of like to have fun, want to meet people. Not a great answer.
Mhm.
This first part doesn't matter. I had a tight relationship with some happy friends down there. To me, it's like having fun. Or wait, to me, it's having fun like you're like you're with family. Sorry, it was hard to read. To me, it's having fun like with your family. Not sure what that means. And then I would like to meet more family up here. I'm a single man. Relationships are not out of the question. If we
Okay.
click, we click. But I kind of laugh like, what do you mean have fun with your family?
I think what he or they are trying to say is that they want to become a part of the community, because it is, a tight knit community, which resembles family.
Okay.
Okay, family would maybe not be the appropriate word to use
You
when
think?
you're talking about wanting to get it on. I mean,
I'm in my
and
mind.
the run-on sentence is kind of like, you need some punctuations in there, please.
How is that, Russ? Is that any better? Russ says to turn the lighting down a little bit. Russ quasi helped me set up the ring light. Yeah,
Oh,
physically
okay,
set it up and
okay. I
said,
was
try
like,
and do this. And I have the camera perfectly centered in the ring light. And
ooh,
so I don't know.
ooh.
Russ says it's maybe too bright.
I'm thinking I have to start connecting my GoPro, which is directly above my head again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Russ says it looks better. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Because that used to have the down shot.
Michelle, Q Sweet Home Alabama. Actually, when I picture here's the kind of fucked up shit that goes on in my head. So as we're talking about this, I'm hearing Barry White, Let's Get It On. Is that Barry White? Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Get It On.
Let's get it on.
A guy playing it for his mom. Right.
Um,
Swinger
I mean,
family.
to each their own. There is a market for that in the porn industry.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
You know,
Not the naughty kind. We're talking about the not so naughty kind, like the stepmom sort of thing.
right, right. You know, not the I mean, well, either way, it's all considered to be taboo. You know.
Is it?
Well, I mean, in some circles, yes. You know,
Can I tell a
the
secret? Mary Lou's like, I don't know. So I thought my stepmom was pretty hot. You never met her. She's
I
dead.
was gonna say I haven't met this with whichever one it is that you're
No,
speaking
no,
of.
no. She died a long time ago. But
Okay, because
you know,
there
I
were
mean, I
some
was
multiple stepmoms.
yeah, I mean, I was a young adult, late teens, when my dad was with her, and very attractive. I'm just gonna say she was an attractive woman.
See, even SD's like, huh?
Yes, Ricky. Yes, we definitely want to see the down shot. Here, let me get rid of these names. Hold on, so we can see Mary Lou's boobs.
What? You can't see, and it's just yeah. See,
There,
you can't see.
a little bit. Is that any better? Can we?
Uh,
I'm convinced Mary Lou makes her name really long so it covers up her boobs.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
sure.
just automatically hit enter room, and that whatever was there is what's there, and I never changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But no, a lot of those things, and I think that's what's appealing in some of those porns, and why people watch them or view them is because it is taboo, and it's a porn, and they're actors, and they're not really related, so ah.
Actually, I never watched the X-Files. Not
I
one
did.
episode.
I did. David Duchovny was hot.
I'm assuming I look like David Duchovny. I think it's because my hair is getting longer.
It is getting longer.
What do you guys
You are
think?
growing it out.
Are
Yeah.
you guys feeling the longer hair?
I don't think they can notice it yet.
So this Saturday, what is the dress code for men? I don't even know what the event is. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. So Saturday is show off your assets. And it is the wear something to accent your
booty.
ass, your buttocks. I know that I believe in the description, and you talk about wearing cute panties or things of that nature. So I think that would go as well for men, boxer shorts or boxers or speedos, things of that nature.
What? No panties for men? Men can't wear
Oh
panties?
yeah, you can. I prefer the little ruffled ones.
You are a goof.
But no, yeah, you could. Or yes, assless chaps. Ooh, for this stud muffin. Okay.
Oh, I have no doubt. I'm convinced somebody's going to come in assless chaps, or at least have them.
Definitely.
Maybe not come in, but they'll have them on.
Yeah.
Is Cliff working this weekend?
I'm not sure.
Because there is no doubt in my mind. Let's see if Cliff is working.
Are you looking?
I am looking.
Okay.
Because I know if he's working, he will be wearing assless chaps. He is not. Oh, so no assless chaps from the old Cliffmeister.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that visual, Bill.
So otherwise, yeah, if you're not going to participate in the theme, then it's the usual dress code. Yeah. So
I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Is it Atif? Atif Chaudhry? Atif? Am I saying that right?
That looks like it, yeah.
It's very clear to me that Atif is from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Because we will see We will see yins there too.
Yeah.
Okay, like legit, I don't use that word ever, but I have caught myself a couple times like getting ready to say it.
It's a tiff.
Oh, tiff. Got it.
A tiff. A tiff.
Uh,
Oh, yins do.
The wife is that's better. That's okay, Bill. The wife going bottomless is good. No offense, because I'm not going bottomless because nobody wants to see this big white hairy ass. I'm going to suggest the same for you, Bill. In fact, unless you got a really nice ass, I suggest for most men not to go pantyless.
Pantyless. Oh my god.
Amy.
Oh. Oh my god.
What about it, Amy? Are you saying you're gonna pay somebody to go assless, or are you gonna go assless?
No,
Amy-
that's a
Amy's
money
gone
shot.
assless. Money shot.
Yeah, they got the dollar signs, a little bit
Yeah,
of
there's
money.
no shot afterwards.
Well, no, not a shot, but it could be worth something.
So I have another little secret about this weekend.
Okay.
It isn't just show us your assets. It is our 5-year anniversary for the club.
It is.
Although technically it's tomorrow. Technically the actual anniversary would be tomorrow, but
Yes.
this weekend would be the anniversary weekend. So 5 years for the Pittsburgh Body Shop.
Mhm.
So
It's crazy. 5
yeah.
years.
Yeah, we celebrated 10 years for Canton in April
Mhm.
and 5 years for Pittsburgh. I
Yeah.
cannot believe it's been 5 years already.
Yeah. I know. Time flies, huh?
Amy changes lives one panty at a time.
That
That's
you do.
true.
That is very true, Amy. I'll give you that.
William asked what if they put on the wife's thong, and I'm going to say no to that also, because that means your ass cheeks are going to be hanging out. If you want to wear panties, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Lady LK says that's the best gender neutral plural that we have other than y'all. That is true.
That is true. Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Well, we're going to miss you too, Zoe. I hope
Yeah,
it's
what's up
some
with that?
fun in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will you be giving BJs and NJ?
Blowjobs and nose jobs? I mean,
In New Jersey.
oh,
What's up, Don? How you doing, buddy?
oh my god. I was like, what?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good. Excuse me.
Oh, we're boring, Marilu.
Oh, no.
Well, my understanding is Ricky has the record right now at 31 in a
No,
month.
baby, a new month has started.
No, I'm saying though, in terms of number of hookups in 1 month, Ricky has the record at 31.
Oh,
Is it 31? I can't remember.
it was for October, so yeah.
Yeah.
One for every day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did say that. But they sandbagged a couple. They didn't like do one every single day. Like some days they did.
No. They
What was the one
doubled
day?
it.
Didn't they do like 17 in 1 day or something stupid like that?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ricky, we need.
Oh, Ricky's like, yes.
Okay, Ricky, we need clarification. How many was it in 1 day? That was in North Carolina, I think. I can't remember the city.
It was
So
somewhere on their road trip going down.
Zoe
Going
says
down
after the weekend they'll
south.
be on their way.
Well, I think
Wow.
Zoe was working on it. A couple of days ago. They were already up there at like 6 and 4 days, I think, at one point. So, but yeah.
Well, Ricky says 13 in 1 night.
Okay. See, you added another 4?
At least I was in the teens.
Okay, so Zoe's at 7. You're behind 3. But you'll catch up this weekend, I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Behind 3, that's more than 3. That's
Today's
6.
the 10th. What
Yeah,
day
but
is
they're
today?
at 7.
Right. So they would need to have 10. They currently have 7.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh my god. Today is the 10th of the month. They're
Yes.
supposed to have one for every single day. Zoe's count currently is 7 out of 10. They
Now
will
I'm
catch up
following
tomorrow.
Marilu's train of thought. We were literally in polar opposites of.
They know what I'm talking about.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Wow. 40.
Then you took a week off. Well, wait. Question is, did you bank those 16 for September, or did you like just did you roll them
Wait.
over?
Okay. I got to read this out loud. This is for Amy. I did 5 one week, 15 in week 2, and then 26 in week 3, which equals 46 in the month of August. And they took a week off. 46 in 3 weeks. I mean, how many is that per week? Hold on. 46. That's 15 a week. 15.3.
Oh my god. Brad's like, I'm at 1.
That's true, Bill. That's very true.
Yes. Yes, it is.
How many? I'm at 1 this month.
You are?
Yeah. Well, 2 if I count you.
Okay.
Ricky, we're the same. Does Marilu get counted in this? I know we talked last week about my diary that I'm not supposed to write in about Marilu and I's sexual escapades.
Hey, Jupe.
What's up, Jupiter? So do we count you in that? Is it 1 or is it 2?
I think it's 2.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you more or less, you always get a freebie every month.
A freebie once a month. So are you saying I already have my fill, my lot this morning?
Yes. I didn't, but you did.
Do you want to talk about the text message you sent me earlier today?
No, I'm not saying that I didn't like this morning. I'm just saying that, I still have another 20 days to add to the month. So, even though I only count as 1, that does not terminate the contract or the action between the two of us.
What are you talking about? I'm not even stoned and I can't follow you.
So I count as a freebie. I'm a given. I'm your number 1. Okay.
All right, so you're a mulligan?
I'm the mulligan. But just because I'm the mulligan doesn't mean
Zoe, I need you to chime in on this. Is Marilu considered a mulligan?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Amy, I wouldn't throw too much mud around based on what happened over the weekend.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Tiffany, Tiffany. And I'm looking at yeah, exactly, Amy. Oh God. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going, Amy? Are you going on a trip?
Little vacation.
Mm-hmm. So he says I was so drunk and high, I just laid there.
Oh, Amy.
You're not going to rehab, or are you? I don't mean to make fun. Now I don't know if to take it. Oh. Is this serious? I need to know if this is serious or not, because I need to know if I can laugh or if I should get serious right now. That's true, Amy. That's true.
Yeah. Just make sure you eat. You get some additional protein today and tomorrow, and before you go out tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, rehab's no joke though.
No.
Seriously. Yes, Amy. In fairness, we've seen a lot of people hug a toilet. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people not hug the toilet doing what you did.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, please don't go there. I don't know where you're going with that one, but yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, actually, we had two people that were not feeling well this past weekend. So I think it wasn't super duper busy. Although I think the other person was a newbie. That's like a rookie mistake.
That usually is the one thing, one of the newbie mistakes is either, pre-gaming before they get to the club, and then also with the nervousness that, some of them have. They think that having a few extra libations will calm them or ease the situation, and sometimes it kind of makes it worse. So oh yeah,
we've seen Brianna a little tipsy also.
Yeah, everyone has had their oopsie moment,
Have you seen me with my oopsie moment?
Yes. You've had one oopsie moment in the whole time we've been together.
Yeah.
You have? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are you talking about the my birthday from like 6 years ago?
Actually, then that would be
Captain Morgan Black.
Yeah, the Captain Morgan Black.
Yeah, that was my birthday.
Yeah, and then the blackberry brandy.
I didn't get sick.
You didn't?
No.
I thought you did with that one.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So okay, so we're back to one. But the thing is, it was a moment. If you can remember blackberry brandy.
Zoe slept on the sidewalk outside of P-Town, spread eagle facing the door.
Oh my God. And I could just see all the bodies just walking over you. Like, get out the way.
Like overnight slept in front of the bar, or just like took a quick nap?
No, I don't think that would have been an overnight.
Zoe's like, I sure did.
Someone would have thrown water on her, like, get up.
Good thing Tiffany wasn't there. You would have got peed on.
Yeah, that definitely.
For an hour or so. What the hell?
Oh my God.
Zoe slept on the sidewalk in front of P-Town for an hour or so.
Or so. That they know of. Hello, sidewalk. How you doing? You want to hook up? I'm sure it was difficult getting them into the car. Oh my God. Were they still hugging the sidewalk? Did they take a piece home with them?
Ricky did not even come to check out where the hell we went. Is that Ricky's responsibility to check on you?
Mm-hmm.
Just because Ricky is seemingly the responsible one, that does not equal that they are responsible for you.
It was a gravity attack. I love that.
Yes. Yes, Ricky, and their poor choice of partying. Does that sound right? Poor choice of partying. Oh, now you were MIA? You didn't know where you were at? Yeah, Ricky, I said seemingly because I don't know you well enough to know whether or not you are truly a responsible person, but you seem to be one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think they are all responsible. They,
Yes,
yeah,
I
I mean,
agree.
okay. So every once in a while, people are allowed to have an oopsie moment. You know, it happens to all of us at one point or another.
Hmm.
You know, judgment just kind of goes to the wayside. And then we fall in love with that sidewalk with graffiti on it and just can't help it.
Okay, so I'm going to say hi to Hamalua Zadran. Am I saying it right? Can you spell it out, type it out phonetically? Hi.
Hey, welcome to the crew here.
Oh, wait. Ricky says they are responsible with everything except for sex. What does that mean?
Woman please a man, a day and a month.
I mean, a woman pleased a man a day and a month. She's responsible and caring. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't do too bad. I try to pay attention to that sort of stuff. I'm not really good at it, even though I have a complicated name myself.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so do you want to tell everybody about your text message from this afternoon?
My what message?
Your text message.
Oh, hold on. I gotta look to see what it was that I actually typed.
So this was after Marilu's comment about, this morning, and I took it like, she didn't get hers, but pretty sure she did.
My pussy, my lips are still engorged.
What, you're not allowed to say pussy?
I don't know. Sometimes on here you have no idea, but and then your response was, "Who are you telling?" I was down there.
Yeah. That's it? That's all you wrote?
No. And then I continued with, plus the friction of my pants walking around. Ooh. And your response was LOL. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop and get creamer at the grocery store. So
I was in the meantime, I was making my own creamer. The party rule is no slut left behind.
Uh-huh.
Did somebody get left behind that night? Is that what you're suggesting?
Oh no one did.
Okay.
I think everyone that was their point, that even though they didn't know what was going on outside or whatever, they all came back together and were like, whoa, yeah, we got to take care of this one.
So speaking of no sluts left behind, can we circle back to Saturday? So when you guys stayed over, Zoe, did you get to sleep at all? I only asked that because, we pulled out the two beds and put the blankets and pillows on, and then we left the blanket and pillow for Zoe on the other couch, but that couch never got pulled out, and it didn't look like the pillow and blanket got used.
No, because remember, hashtag Tiffany kept saying that, they were just going to share the bed with somebody.
Yeah, but I don't think that happened.
I don't know.
We need clarification on what happened. All I know is they don't like the ice machine.
Oh, well, yeah. That goes off every hour on the hour. It drops.
Actually, it's about every 15 minutes it drops.
Yeah, it drops. It drops a load. We told you to claim your spot, Zoe.
Speaking of that kind of just to kind of get maybe semi-serious for just a minute. I wonder why there was a plug on the floor. What kind of plug?
You know what kind of plug? An electrical plug.
No, I really don't. You mean a butt plug? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I do.
Oh.
See? I
Oh.
told you.
So that's kind of what I want to talk about is I just want to talk briefly about consent, only because that was sort of a topic that was talked about seemingly a couple of times this
Mhm.
week via
Yeah.
text. Uh, Amy, were you awake for any of this? Says Tiffany took it out to take Zoe in. Wow. Wow.
So seemingly we have had conversations about consent.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's super important. Even in the context of people that you know, or good friends with,
Mhm.
that doesn't equal that it's okay for them to, touch you or grab you or do things to you without your consent. Or even if they're told no, to continue doing it. And I think I think some people, I've talked to people before about, they get into situations with people that they're going to hook up with, and then something happens that they didn't really want to happen, but they feel obligated to go through with it because they're friends or because they know them well or whatever. So
Or
it's
they don't want to
important.
mess it up for anybody else if there is someone else in the room. They don't want to, break up the vibe and stuff. But you know what?
Yeah.
I was actually interacting with someone that's looking to be new at the club, and they had a few questions today. And um, I touched on consent, and I was like, no is always no. A maybe is still a no until it's an enthusiastic yes.
Hmm.
And they kind of were like, well, what do you mean a maybe? And I'm like, well, sometimes the way things are worded can seem like, oh, well, someone saying, well, maybe not tonight, but, like, let's talk about it later. Or, you know, um, seemingly giving you the idea that they're still interested and there's an opportunity. And, sometimes they're just trying to be nice because they don't want to be that direct and blunt and say, yeah, no. But if you go back to them and they give you the same, oh, let's talk about it later, I already have plans for tonight or whatever, that's a no. Take it as what it is. It's a no. I think in in the context in which um everyone is working with consent in a club setting, um and with everything being so sexually charged, that there is no word maybe. It's yes or no. Well, um and just because someone said yes once doesn't mean that they'll say it again.
Well, that's
So,
true too.
consent is not something that's to be implied or used as like a token. Like you walk around, well, you said yes before. I'm cashing in my chip again. you know, no, that's not how this works.
Yeah. So I mean, all of that makes total sense. But you said something that triggered a thought.
Uh-huh.
When somebody says, when they're saying no, not right now or whatever,
Hmm.
yes, that is a no.
Hmm.
But if you leave it open ended like that, meaning if the real answer is no, no thanks, not interested, whatever the case
Yeah.
is, um, or I'm not into that or whatever, then that should be the answer. But if you
Yeah.
say not right now or maybe later, that implies that it could be another time or that you are interested, but just not right now.
Right.
So I'm going to push back on that just a little bit
Hmm.
because if it's a true no, then it should just be a no, thank you.
Hmm.
And people need to. It's important for everybody when you're operating in the context of the club environment, or not even in the club environment. Be
And
okay
day-to-day
with saying no or no, thank you.
life. Hmm.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, and anybody who would be an asshole because you're telling them no,
Hmm.
shouldn't even be in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Period. Full stop. That's it. But
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, Brianna. So Brianna says, all in good fun. No bullpucky. I've learned to be a better advocate for myself. Yes,
Yeah.
100% that. And that's, the other side of that is asking for what you want,
Mm-hmm.
or being honest and open about what you want, with your partner, or partners or people that you would hook up with.
Right.
So both of the things, those are true. You can say no at any time, before, during, you just can't say no after.
Yeah.
I know we talked about that before,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, Bill, that's a good point. When alcohol's involved, they're not 100% sure. And there's a lot of debate. We talked about this on another stream. Um, when you have two drunk people hooking
Yeah.
up, or in some cases two couples, how do you navigate that if there's an issue?
Mm-hmm.
We can come back to that another time. I
Yeah.
just said all of those are all good points. But there are things to consider when you come to the club, and that's why we generally have a strict policy about drinking. If we notice that somebody is intoxicated, they get cut off.
Yeah.
And I've actually instructed staff now that once somebody's cut off,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. They're cut off for the rest of the night. No
Right.
more have a glass of water and then another beer or shot or whatever. It's done for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, I wanted to read what Ann said here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ann says it's hard for some because in the vanilla world or outside of the club,
Mm-hmm.
a person can get hurt by directly saying no. Habits are hard to change. I'm assuming you mean physically hurt. Or no?
It depends on the dynamic going on there. It could be emotionally hurt. The person, it could become physical. Ricky's like, shut them off before they hug the toilet.
Right.
Yeah. There's it, like I said, sometimes you know, adding to our own detriment, sometimes we say things to pacify the situation, and not give it that direct no because we don't want to hurt them, and maybe it's just not the right timing, but still, you know um you're better off just being blunt and saying something to the effect, hey, I like you as a person, great conversations, but thank you. At this time, it's not what I'm looking to experience. Oh,
Right.
something of that nature, or just, that's not what what I had in mind for this evening. Um, but if it should come up, then, I'll definitely, seek you out in that nature. But,
So, serious question.
uh-huh.
What do you have in mind for this evening?
Oh.
If anything.
The same from this morning.
I don't know if you can handle that.
If I can handle that. Okay. I think you need to ask yourself if you can handle that.
Self, can you handle that?
Silence. Exactly. Something as simple. Yeah.
And says, I'm not interested in playing with you should be something we all can be okay saying and hearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be comfortable saying no.
Right.
Don't be an asshole about it. Don't be like, fuck no, why would I fuck you? I mean, I'll tell you what, I hear somebody say some shit like that in the club, I will literally be walking them out.
Yeah. 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 And then you shouldn't have to feel obligated to give an explanation as to why either. It should just be that direct boom.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
even even our own experiences, we communicate with people on online, through the website and stuff.
Hmm.
And through our social profile, we talk sometimes with, you know, couples and singles, whatever, about stuff. And
Hmm.
because of the type of play that we're interested in, sometimes we get contacted by people by mistake. And, I make sure to reiterate what it is we're interested in.
Right.
And sometimes it's just a, hey, no, it's not for me. And
Hmm.
I'm totally fine with that. You know, I know that some people get their feelings hurt when they get rejected, but I
Yeah.
don't look at it as rejection. I just look at it like it just wasn't the right fit,
Hmm. Yeah.
which is important because, just because visually you may be attracted to somebody, that does not equal it's going to be a great interaction.
Hmm.
Those interactions, um, no matter what the physicality of it is, I mean, you need I don't want to say a mental connection. I don't know if that's a right, but a good chemistry,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
So, and you've sort of surprised me, um, in that people that you've expressed interest in, I'm like, that's not what I would have expected. Um,
Well, we've talked about this as it pertains to me. Um, to me, it's very much a sapiosexual mentality. First, there has to be an interaction, um, conversation.
I
Just
learned recently that's called demisexual.
yes. Um, just sending a message. Hey, we're free tonight. You want to hook up or whatever? Doesn't. Yeah. Uh, for me, awkwardly enough, sometimes it's more of a turn off than it is a turn on. And I know most people are like, "Oh, but someone's interested," and it's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I get that," but that's not how I work or I navigate things. So, for me, there has to be some connection. There has to be, like I said, a intellect, chemistry, conversation before I even, think about there being a potential hookup or anything. Uh, but that's just me. Everyone's different. So
I want to comment on a couple of these things.
yeah,
Zoe mentioned about people that contact you online and push to meet or whatever, and then sort of you know
ghosts.
ghost you at the club, meaning they pretend like you don't exist. And
Hmm.
and I've heard that story quite a number of times from different people over the years. It happens. It's terrible. It sucks.
Hmm.
But then you've got to look at it like this. Then you realize that's probably not somebody you would have wanted to hook up with anyway. So they sort of expose themselves in that regard. Now, I know there are potentially some other underlying reasons, but that doesn't make it okay. Um, you know, and then Brianna said they want someone to be as attracted to them as they are to other people.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, you're not going to push it.
Right.
If somebody's if you're, you meet somebody or whatever, maybe there's not an initial physical attraction.
Right.
But then as you get to know them a little bit better, you realize, oh, okay, maybe there is. Um, and then Brianna's case, I think that's, that could potentially be that also.
Right.
And Anne says that she's not getting wet over anyone's looks alone, which I want to comment on that. Not you specifically, Anne, but I can honestly say that I have never gotten an erection solely by looking at somebody or like how they look. Like I don't know that I've ever could have just like sat and thought about somebody and started jerking off.
Okay.
Well, maybe not jerking off, but just get hard. Like, and I've heard guys say like, oh my God, yeah, I saw her. I was, thinking about her and I got fucking hard instantly. And I'm like, I don't know. There's so much more to it for me than that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And sometimes like Ricky says, sometimes it is just, situational dependent. Different situations require different interactions. Yeah. Yeah, G is. And so am I. So,
but can I qualify that real quick? So, yes, I would agree that there's got to be something there. However, I have had more than my fair share of hookups that were just physical,
mhm,
meaning like there was no like, it was just a booty call. Like,
yeah.
okay, there's not even so I can do both. I can absolutely do both.
Mhm.
But I think in that
Yeah.
case, it's got to be a little bit more physical than mental. Like,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to respond to someone else's comment. Um, they more or less got ghosted. Someone was hitting them up online and through the website or whatever about hooking up, and then they got to the club and they said hi, and the person ghosted them, like they like didn't know who the hell they were. And yet then the next day afterwards, they're like, hey, I'm still interested in hooking up as long as it's in private. Well, I'm sorry, but that's kind of shitty,
Right.
you know?
Well, okay.
Um,
So I've got a question.
uh-huh.
And it's sort of in this realm. And I was thinking about it as you said that, you know, oftentimes, excuse me, oftentimes you see people post online or whatever, like, oh, we're discreet. We want to be discreet, whatever.
Mhm.
Is it change the conversation if the person says, hey, I'm interested in you, but I want to be discreet about this. I don't want others to know. If
Mhm.
they say that upfront and ahead of time, does that change things? Does that make it an easier pill to swallow? No pun intended. Um, or is it equally as bad as just doing it?
Yeah. Um, I think that depends on each individual as well. I know I know for me, and at times because of who we are and how we play and so forth, that I know I pride ourselves on the fact that we do pick people that are very discreet, um, in the fact that we've had a hookup or not. Um, Simply because I look at it from the standpoint that there may have been someone that had asked and we said no to, and then the other person just so happens to be their friend, and they're like, oh well, really, because I did this and that and da, 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 da. And in that sense I feel bad, uh you know um and I get what Jen is saying too, in some other formats, being discreet for them means that either that person's cheating or they're not comfortable with themselves, and they might feel embarrassed about it, or letting other people know, and I get that too, but uh I don't think that's a reason to be disrespectful
Yeah.
to
Well, circling
somebody.
back to, Zoe commented that, because they cross dress, um, not that it's okay, but they're using that's sort of their reason, the person's reasoning for sort of ghosting at the club because they don't want other people to know. I will tell you personally that
Uh-huh.
people that we've been in contact with have suggested that they want to keep, things quiet,
Right.
which, for that's why I asked the question, does it make a difference if the person says it up front? Because for me, I'm fine with that. I'm understanding, I don't need to, you know, you know, be your friend inside the club also. And I,
Right.
or, and I'm Zoe, and this isn't an attack on you in any way, shape or form.
Mhm.
I think the way that happened is real shitty. So please don't misunderstand that. I just think that when we start talking about discretion, discretion means in all ways, not just in certain ways. So, somebody says, I want to be discreet about this. This means you don't talk about it to other people,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good though. I didn't want you to think, I was bashing you and saying you were
Mhm.
wrong, because you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky says everyone has limits. Yeah. And that's just a part of the discussion,
Right.
um, anyway. So
You can always tell when we hit on subjects that are a little bit more hard hitting. Because you realize that, it can be upsetting to other people, and you don't want to see people hurt. And yet at the same point, it's another part of navigating this lifestyle.
very complicated.
It's very complicated, and I think the more you are upfront with what it is that you're looking for, what you want, how you choose to play, the better off you are, because then there's no misunderstandings or, ghosting people, or, just in this case, I'm sorry, but being assholes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So Jen says, if they said up front, that would give me the chance to explain my predisposition towards exhibitionism, and we'd work
mhm.
from there to compromise to each other's comfort.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, and that's true for this isn't just, navigating the lifestyle. Everything that's been talked about is true for your own relationships.
Mhm.
If you're in a partnered relationship, and you're not being 100% honest with your partner,
Yeah.
that means you're not being honest with yourself either.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
for anybody who's watching this, you don't have to be in the lifestyle, to have a great sex life. You just have to be honest with yourself and what it is you want, from your sexual partner.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
mhm.
Because only you know you.
You know me pretty well.
I do.
Mm. So going back to the whole sex thing, like whether or not we're gonna have sex
Mhm.
later.
Yes, no.
So we had a friend come by, and we were talking, and sort of quasi got in the subject of sex, and I said something about Marilu and I had sex on Sunday, and the next day I'm walking around, I'm like, man, why are my abs sore? And it took me about a half day to figure out it was from fucking. So I was commenting to our friend, I said, man, I am so out of shape that my abs were sore from fucking. And, of course, he started laughing, and he's like, listen, man, he goes, the same shit's happened to me before too. So, and he's in good shape. At least I think he's in pretty good shape. So it's like, what the fuck? Does anybody else's abs hurt after they have sex?
Well, it was a very strenuous workout, was it not? I mean, obviously it was for you.
You tell me.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, I had commented on my legs being sore as well. So, tit for tat. Your abs,
Mhm.
my legs. I mean,
Why were your legs sore?
from the quivering, the shaking, the
Hmm.
the tension that was brought on.
Hmm.
Yeah. I have a tendency of like literally like the entire body just locking up.
Ricky wants to know if you're available later for an ab workout. Inquiring minds want to know.
Mm. I don't know. I think I already have dibs with you.
The more the merrier. I've never pulled my back out. I've never hurt my back fucking. I've had a hurt back and then tried to fuck, but G is better than a Sibian. For Marilu, yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, Sibian didn't listen, I tried for about 30 minutes with the Sibian with Marilu and I could not get her to come.
Yeah. Didn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
20 reps.
Well, you won't see who at the club tomorrow night.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where is Ricky
Ricky hiding.
I wish we could go live to Instagram,
Yeah.
but anyway.
But yeah, who knows?
All right.
Well,
Well, we're gonna wrap up.
yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
wrap up.
okay.
But before we do,
mhm.
Friday night, this is the lineup for this weekend. Canton on Saturday has the lingerie or pajama jam party. So get that sexy, silky PJs out. Or who
Mhm.
knows, yoga pants.
Good night, Jen.
Night. Friday night here in Pittsburgh, we have the live peep show. Can you give us a little insight on that one?
Sure. I would be
Okay.
happy to. So this is actually a sort of a brand new event. It is a brand new event for us. It's really a hybrid or an expansion on Sexhibition. As you know, at Sexhibition, we take some of the doors off of the private rooms and you get to watch everybody having sex. Well, this is sort of a morph of that. We are taking all of our private rooms have windows in the doors. However, we do have curtains on them. We will be taking those curtains off of those windows on all of the private rooms. So if you are an exhibitionist or you're a voyeur,
It's
this
your
Friday-
night.
it is definitely your night.
It is definitely your night.
Yes.
But you know, there's going to be that one person who takes a sheet and puts it over the door. You know, there's going to be that one.
Sherilyn will be walking around with a key and popping open
And
doors
pull the
that do
sheets
that.
off.
she'll take the door off.
Yeah.
I'll have her call me on the radio. Gee, we need another door off.
Oh my God. And then on Saturday, dun dun dun, it's show off your assets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to see you here in Pittsburgh in your sexy undies
Or booty.
or booty or boxers. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Speedos.
Anything that makes your ass look good.
Thongs. Yeah.
I would say I'm a bit of an ass man. You've got a nice ass. You've got a really nice ass.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it strange that I'm into faces and butts? Like I don't so care about the rest of it.
I know. Well, because those are the two things that you're either looking at. The face.
That's a good point. Never thought of it that way. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just kind of your thing. So,
All right.
yeah.
So yeah, show off your assets. If you want to go bootyless, pantyless, whatever, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yep.
If you have never been to the club before and you've watched this and we didn't scare you off, you can always visit bodyshopclubs.com, hit the apply now button, fill out the application. If you do a really shitty one, there's a good chance we will read it on the air. Yes. 100% it's going to get declined, but I'm saying there's a good chance I'll read it on the air.
Yeah.
I'm curious if we start getting goofy applications now.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can apply. Make sure you read all the information, fill it out correctly. I've been a real shit the last couple of weeks with applications. I've been doing a lot of declines. So,
well, last couple of weeks it was that uptick to Halloween, so they were just trying to get in, and all that
probably
kind
some
of
of that.
thing. Now the holidays are coming,
I I'm a little bit grumpy. Yes. Fucking Thanksgiving's in fucking 2 weeks.
I know.
And Christmas is in 6 weeks.
I know. And you know what today is? 97 days till that Temptations cruise on February 14th.
97 days. Marilu, right for the plug.
So those of you that are looking for something to do in February, we will be on the Temptations cruise, which leaves on February 14th out of Miami. That's a week-long cruise. And, hey, as G says, the more the merrier. If you got some time off and looking for something to do, why don't you just join us?
I'm convinced Marilu watched Glengarry Ross one too many times. Because she's ABCing the shit out of everybody. Anyway.
I do not. I just have my notes. Like you were teasing me last week. Do you seriously write notes for the show? And I'm like,
God.
I write like my little cue notes of like, things to touch on. And that was my last thing to touch on. And so.
And I'm with you on that. Fuck the holidays. The only thing I like about holidays is the food.
Hey, I was at the mall today and they had Christmas music already. And I was like, really? Can I get through the sleepathon of Thanksgiving first?
Wait, is there Thanksgiving music?
No.
Okay.
But then there shouldn't be Christmas music yet.
Right, but I'm just saying, I mean, if there's no Thanksgiving music, what's the next music you're going to have? Actually, is there Easter music? Or 4th of July music?
No.
Oh, don't forget. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and
Yes.
I'm just going to get this out of the way real quick. Thank you for your service. I don't mean that in a cliche sort of way. I really, truly mean that.
Yes.
So, anyway, yes, Veterans Day. If you need more
professional
professional
there
help,
is just the Adam Sandler song. There is a turkey song.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So there is Thanksgiving music. We'll be listening to that nonstop for the next 2 weeks. That one song.
I'm looking this up.
Anyway, we got to sign off. We're way over. Go to mariluandyou.com. If you need more professional help, you can sign up to have a consult with a board certified sexologist who also happens to be this person.
Hi.
And turkey for you, turkey for me. Yes.
There you go, Ricky. Yep.
Anyway, we will be closed Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So speaking of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. Well, I'm going to buzz everybody out of here. We appreciate you guys watching. And if we don't see you this weekend, hopefully we'll see you next week, same time. I'm not going to say same bat channel this time. Same time, same place.
Yes.
All right. You guys have a good night. I'm going to hit the outro. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Certified freak, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Beat it up, get the charge, extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face, swipe my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna run, do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you're looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's play, I wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck and you can ride. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I naturally. Girl, ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm gonna tell you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mac truck in your garage. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. Swimming in it, swimming in it, ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. Fucking with that wet ass. I'm drowning. Yeah. Ooh. Fucking with that wet ass. Pussy.
Haha, got him.